people. Know they seek attention, carry us along and show us the direction. We need a leader that can manage the economy so that Nigeria itself will begin to make more money. This na person wey go give us peace and harmony. Get your PVC, this one will be small warning. Him fit stop all the shooting, kakakaka, boyaka. Our youth need jobs, they need money to do data. I'm feeling you, Magneto, this na true matter. Now who you dey talk about? Atiku Abubakar.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard Flight 2023 Atiku Okowa 2023. I have my co-pilot here with me, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, keeping track on all navigation systems. Our destination is a united Nigeria. Right now, we're cruising at 2022 feet above sea level. Before we arrive at our destination, let me give you a brief update on what to expect at our destination. Number 1. The temperature is going to be hot on security issues. 2. The people are going to be better educated, and the educational system and healthcare will be accessible to every citizen. 3. The economy is going to be thriving and booming. And of course, there'll be true federalism. This and many more to be expected for a united and prosperous Nigeria. So sit back and relax, and before you know it, if we all join hands together, we shall arrive at the new united Nigeria we all dream of soon enough. My name is Atiku Abubakar. As one, we can get it done.
This morning. We're up on the news. The Nigerian inflation rate hits 19.64. Wow, highest since 2005.
Yeah.
Wow. The Consumer Price Index, which measures the rate of change in price of goods and services, soared to 19.64% in July 2022, up from 18.60% in the previous month. The rate is the highest recorded since September 2005. The National Bureau of Statistics said this on Monday in the Consumer Index report for July 2022. The figure is also 2.2% points higher compared to the rates recorded in July 2022, which was 17.38%. Wow.
That's quite the leap from. You mean the jump between July and June? You know, that's 1.04%.
Wow.
And if you look at it, I'm looking at the consequences. What are the consequences for this? This inflation. What are the consequences? It means more Nigerians are going into poverty.
Yeah, it's actually a very ugly development.
Yeah.
Because Nigerians are actually going to be facing a lot of
hardship
and turn around the economy. You know, private economies are going to be facing a kind of pushback this stage, and children are actually going to be resuming, I think, probably next month. And you know, this is going to be calling for a lot of changes in how people manage their activities.
Yeah, I think what is causing this high inflation rate. We saw in 2021 when inflation rates jumped again, and we understood that this inflation rate was as a result of the increase in the VAT prices from 5% to 7.5%, and that was it resulted in an increase in the inflation rates. This time around, I think it's maybe because of the insecurities, the high exchange rate, and inadequate infrastructure.
The development means that the headline inflation rate increased from July 2022 compared to the same month in the previous July 2022.
Yeah.
According to reports, increases were recorded in all classification of individual consumption according to purpose, COPI, divisions that yielded the headline index. You know, if you check it from a month-to-month basis, the headline inflation, there was an increase. And this is actually going to push back how people are going to be operating on the markets.
Yeah.
Still on the news, we have Wadume, the kidnapping kingpin, sentenced to 7 years imprisonment This is actually kind of welcome development.
It is a welcome development. I mean, he was charged for 2 out of the 13 counts charge. So a lot of people feel like he had a lighter sentence. He got a light sentence. I mean, it is up to the authorities to decide to appeal this judgment. It's also interesting to note that Wadume, the person who brought Wadume into custody, DCP Abakari, is also in custody himself. And this is one of the few cases that, that he's brought about, that has actually been, that we've seen conviction on.
Yeah, those are actually convicted alongside Wadume. He's also Uba Bala and Abdullahi. And it interests you that Daje, police inspector, was also sentenced to 3 years imprisonment for tampering with police records.
I mean, he said to have partnered with certain, officers. I mean, he's escaped from custody. He was charged for unlawful custody, unlawful escape from custody, and he was also charged with unlawful possession of firearms. But this man was arrested in connection with the death of 3 police officers. So we feel that there's still a lot to be done. Like you said, this is a welcome development, but there's still a lot to be done as regards this incident or this case in particular.
Well, moving on, we have the Labour Party. The Labour Party rejects Utomi's appointment of Charles Obido as a campaign spokesperson. We have that the Labour Party has rejected the appointment of Charles Odibo as spokesperson for the presidential campaign. Pat Utomi, leader of the National Consultative Front, at a media briefing on Thursday, announced Obido as leader of the communication team for Labour Party campaign.
Yeah.
However, in a statement issued on Saturday by Arab Bambi Abayomi, the National Publicity Secretary of the party, said that NCF has no constitutional power to make appointments for the party.
Yes, it doesn't. I don't know, do you think he feels a bit marginalized, seeing as he stepped down for Peter Obi? When Peter Obi came into the party, he was earmarked to be the presidential flag bearer for the Labour Party. And when with the move of Peter Obi into the party, he stepped aside for him. So, I don't know, do you think he feels a little bit marginalized in the scheme of things right now?
Well, Pat Utomi is actually a leading figure in the Labour Party.
Yes, he is.
Making decisions should actually go in line with the constitution of the party. So I think let's just follow up the developing story. I think by today or tomorrow we should know better what's actually going on with the Labour Party. Moving on, Atiku makes a touching speech as PDP receives new members in Yola. The presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, was in his home state, Adamawa, on Monday, where he formally received new members into the party. At a reception for the new members in the capital, Yola, Atiku made a brief but touching remark, assuring the thousands who thronged to the Ribadu Square venue for the event that his politics and is seeking to lead the country to give service. It's been over 30 years that you have been supporting me in politics. I don't take support for granted. God bless you. I love you all. He told the cheering crowd. Wow.
I mean, it was a massive crowd yesterday at the Ribadu. It was a massive crowd. And we saw a lot of people coming out to, support Atiku. I mean, Adamawa State has been one state in the north that has consistently, stood behind Atiku over the years. Each time he comes out to run, Adamawa State has always been solidly behind him. It's his base, yes. Yeah. And he seems to be in control of his base, which is a good thing.
Even before the touchdown, actually the whole street down to his hometown was already flooded with the citizens who actually... Yes,
it was a huge turnout.
And it will actually interest you that at the welcoming of the new members to the PDP, the deputy running mate for Atiku, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, was also in at the state.
Even the chairman of the party, Yochai, was also there. Yeah, it was a massive turnout.
Oh, well, all right. We'll go on break now. When we return, we'll have you on other news.
When we return, a guest to be joining us to take on other news when we return. Please stay right.
They pay people pension. He's with the youth. He know they seek attention, carry us along and show us the direction. We need a leader that can manage the economy, so that Nigeria itself will begin to make more money. This na person wey go give us peace and harmony. Get your PVC, this one will be small warning. Him fit stop all the shooting, kakakaka, boyaka. Our youth need jobs, they need money to do data. I'm feeling you, Magneto, this na true matter. Now who they talk about? Atiku Abubakar.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard Flight 2023 Atiku Okowa 2023. I have my co-pilot here with me, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, keeping track on all navigation systems. Our destination is a united Nigeria. Right now, we're cruising at 2022 feet above sea level. Before we arrive at our destination, let me give you a brief update on what to expect at our destination. Number 1, the temperature is going to be hot on security issues. 2, the people are going to be better educated, and the educational system and healthcare will be accessible to every citizen. 3, the economy is going to be thriving and booming. And of course, there'll be true federalism. This and many more to be expected for a united and prosperous Nigeria. So sit back and relax, and before you know it, if we all join hands together, we shall arrive at the new united Nigeria we all dream of soon enough. My name is Atiku Abubakar. As one, we can get it done.
They pay people pension, he's with the youth. He know they seek attention, carry us along and show us the direction. We need a leader that can manage the economy, so that Nigeria itself will begin to make more money. This na person wey go give us peace and harmony. Get your PVC, this one will be small warning. Him fit stop all the shooting, kakakaka, boyaka. Our youth need jobs, they need money to do data. I'm feeling you, Magneto, this na true matter. Now who they talk about? Atiku Abubakar.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard Flight 2023 Atiku Okowa 2023. I have my co-pilot here with me, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, keeping track on all navigation systems. Our destination is a united Nigeria. Right now, we're cruising at 2022 feet above sea level. Before we arrive at our destination, let me give you a brief update on what to expect at our destination. Number 1, the temperature is going to be hot on security issues. 2, the people are going to be better educated, and the educational system and healthcare will be accessible to every citizen. 3, the economy is going to be thriving and booming. And of course, there'll be true federalism. This and many more to be expected for a united and prosperous Nigeria. So sit back and relax, and before you know it, if we all join hands together, we shall arrive at the new united Nigeria we all dream of soon enough. My name is Atiku Abubakar. As one, we can get it done.
They pay people pension, he's with the youth.
That's the headline roundup. We'll be going now to the drama at Ebonyi State, APC Ebonyi State, and to join us in discussing this, we have Chijioke Eruchalu, a media strategist. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. The Ebonyi APC orders immediate arrest of Agor Eze over alleged anti-party perjury. The ruling of Progressive Congress APC Ebonyi State Chapter on Monday ordered immediate arrest of one Mrs. Anne Agom Eze, a senatorial rival to Governor David Umehi, over an alleged anti-party and perjury against the party in the state. The state chairman of the party, Mr. Stanley Okoro Emega, made this known while speaking to journalists in Abakaliki, capital of Ebonyi State. He called on the Nigerian police to arrest Mrs. Agor Eze any place she is cited for attempting to cause crisis and division in the party. Emega noted further that it is impossible for Anne Agoze to fly the Ebonyi senatorial ticket of APC in the state.
Okay, so let's look at this, because this has been generating some sort of drama. I'm sure you're familiar with the story.
Sure.
Yes. So as we all know, Governor Mahi was running for presidency under APC. And whilst that was happening, the senatorial elections were done. The primary, was conducted. And his younger brother, Austin Umahi, emerged winner. And the first runner-up was Mrs. Anne Angomeze. And eventually, after the loss, he dropped out. Austin Umahi dropped out and withdrew from the race for his younger brother. So I want to know what the new electoral act, what is the position of the new electoral act on matters such as this? What happens when a candidate when a candidate withdraws?
Normally, it should be the runner-up who is supposed to fly the flag of the party when matters like this arise. It's rather very funny to say that the executive of APC in Ebonyi State is saying that it is impossible for someone who is a runner-up in an election that the winner had decided to withdraw from the race. It is impossible for the runner-up to fly the flag of the party. Well, I say it is mere trying to protect some level of interest that is actually making the APC in Ebonyi State take the direction they're actually doing now. Because I